Salford changing personality, surprised. I mean, they were fifth in the league table, John, and all of a sudden they got rid of Graham Alexander, who's had a decent tenure there. I mean, EFL trophy and, you know, close to getting him into promotion as well. And they're currently sitting fifth in the table. Are you surprised that they'd pulled the rug?
I am. I'm not surprised as well, because I know obviously the club's very ambitious. But you don't know what goes on at clubs. But obviously his record's very good. So it's disappointing when anybody loses their job. So, no, but whether that'll make it more difficult for us on Saturday or not, we won't know until we go out.
Paul Scholes, he's in, not permanent charges yet, but he's fitting in at the moment. He's had some experience at Oldham, not too much, but do you feel that he might change the system in terms of the way they would set up as against what Graham would propose? But I suppose really they're same 11 players or same 22 players that are going to be possibly selected.
They could do. Obviously they've got a lot of options. They've got a lot of good players there. So we won't really know what to expect until we start on Saturday. Obviously it's 11v11. That's one thing's for sure. So the main thing is us and how we perform.
You've run the changes in the last couple of games. Is that something that you obviously keeping in mind with games coming thick and fast Saturday, Tuesday, John, or is it something that you look at the opposition and choose which lineup you'll use?
No, we've just got to we've got to try and get a settled team. You know, settled teams come with winning games. So hopefully, if we can win Saturday, and then we can settle down a little bit more. But as you say, with the amount of games, then sometimes you need to swap and change because of injuries, and sometimes because of what's going on with the COVID.
On the injury front, how are we shaping? What's the situation regarding the progress? First of all, with James.
James, he's had an operation, so he'll be I think it's 6 weeks before he comes out of his cast. So that'll be a lengthy one.
Big setback for the lad, isn't it, really, in more ways one? You're talking 6 weeks. I mean, we're heading towards Christmas with that amount of time, John, aren't we?
Yeah, and obviously we all feel sorry for James because he's at that age as well where he's developing. He had a good season last season. He'd come back really fit and strong. In just the couple of games he was back, I think he looked a little bit more assured with the experience he's got under his belt now. So no, it's a shame for him, but hopefully he comes back and in the new year and shows us what he can do.
Question mark over the others. David and Moo, how's he shaping? And Mark Cullen.
Yeah, David's only got this week, and then he should be back in full training next week. Same with Zach. And Mark, we're just going to have a look at Mark today.
So you'll wait till probably the 11th hour really before you consider whether Mark, I've just seen him walk in, he seems alright, but you can be deceived by that, can't you, really?
Yeah, he's been doing all the running. Just hoping that he can train today and he comes through it.
Finally for me, an allocate for Tom Conlon. No one's surprised because we know what type of goals he scores and doesn't score tap-ins, and apparently he's got the goal of the month and justified, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a fantastic free kick. I don't think anybody would have saved that. So, no, hopefully he can get one or two more.